California, Sellathon means big savings. Sellathon means great selection. Sellathon means 5 days to save. During Ford's Memorial Day Sellathon, get 1.9% APR for 72 months on a 2023 Ford F-150. It's Sellathon time, and these offers end May 28th. Get a 2023 Ford Explorer and get $7,250 bonus cash only at your California Ford dealer.
A slow network is no network for business. That's why more choose Comcast Business. And now we're introducing Ultimate Speed for Business, our fastest plans yet. We're up to 12 times faster than Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. And existing customers could even get up to triple the speeds at no additional cost. It's Ultimate Speed for Ultimate Business.
Don't miss out on our fastest speed plans yet. Switch to Comcast Business and get started for $49.99 a month. Plus, ask how to get up to an $800 prepaid card. Call today.
Right now at 5, tragedy on the coast. Just into our newsroom, the Half Moon Bay mayor mourning his son killed in a motorcycle crash. Plus, continued calls for support for a beloved dog walker who lost his home in a fire. The special fundraiser happening today in San Francisco. And a carnival takeover in the city's Mission District, the big party celebrating the rich colors, sounds, and flavors of Latin American culture. The news at 5 starts right now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Terry McSweeney. Gia has the night off. Tragic new details tonight about a deadly crash in Half Moon Bay. We have learned the motorcyclist killed on Highway 1 was the mayor's son. The coroner's office identified the victim as 28-year-old Joaquin Dominic Jimenez Alvarado, the son of Mayor Joaquin Jimenez. The crash happened around 6 o'clock last night. First responders say a pickup truck and the motorcycle crashed. A volunteer firefighter in the area tried to save the victim's life, but he died at the scene. In a statement tonight, Mayor Joaquin Jimenez speaking out about the tragedy, saying, quote, "This is a complete tragedy. My son was well respected and loved by family, friends, and the community. He was respectful and never caused any trouble. He had a beautiful heart and was a giver. He grew up in Half Moon Bay, loved writing stories and riding motorcycles. I'm very proud of him." Right now, a San Francisco neighborhood is coming together to support a family targeted by racism. We're also victims of a house fire. You might remember Terry Williams and his family. We have been covering several events involving the well-known dog walker last week. A fire broke out in their Alamo Square home, destroying it, even damaging the house next door. Williams' parents were inside that house at the time. Firefighters rescued them, along with his dogs. The fire happened just a few weeks after Williams received threatening and racist packages in the mail. Among the disturbing things he was sent, dolls with nooses around their necks. Police are trying to figure out who sent them, have not made any arrests. The neighborhood has rallied around the family, raising more than $100,000 to help them through this very challenging time. The investigation has not determined what caused the house fire, whether it was an accident or deliberately set. Today marks 3 years since the deadliest mass shooting in the Bay Area. VTA workers paused to remember their colleagues during a moment of silence this morning. The tragedy happened when the shooter opened fire at the Guadalupe Light Rail Yard in San Jose. 9 people were killed. The suspect then shot and killed himself as officers moved in to arrest him. The VTA later closed, eventually was demolished, the San Jose Light Rail facility where the massacre happened. This morning, VTA employees paused for a moment of silence right there at 6:38 a.m., the exact moment that shooting happened. It happened between the BART and VTA stations in Milpitas. A freeway shooting on the peninsula happened just last night around 11 on southbound 280, just north of the Woodside Road exit. THP says a driver in a red Dodge Challenger was driving on the freeway, and that is when 3 motorcycle riders came up from behind, fired 3 shots at the car, and then took off. The person in the car was not hit or even hurt. The driver says they did not know the suspects and are not sure why the attack happened. Memorial Day brings sacrifice into high focus around the country. In San Francisco today, the USS San Francisco Memorial Foundation put on its annual ceremony to remember the crew of that famous warship. 100 sailors and 7 Marines were killed during the historic World War II Battle of Guadalcanal in 1942. Hundreds came out to pay their respects and listen to the musical tributes. Some of those gathered were the descendants of the men who gave the ultimate sacrifice. This ship, one of the